Hi, in this video I will show you how to manage client payments and create invoices. So when you confirm the offer, when the offer is accepted by your client, you can change the status here, but after that you need to actually convert it into trips. You click here and click on move to trips. So it disappears from the offers section, and then you go to the trips page and you find your offer here. You click on the name, then you move to the prices page, and there will be a separate video on how to calculate quotations. But let's say that it's already calculated and you just need to create the invoice. So this is, you see the confirmed amount. So the status of the price has to be confirmed or selected. Only for prices with this status you can create invoices. So you see those prices highlighted in green. If it's something optional and it's not included in the trip price, you can also set it as confirmed, and then this price will be also added to those prices. So then when you move to payment, you see those calculated prices here on the top, and here you see the real payments from your clients and to your suppliers. So on the new invoice to client tab, you can create invoice. You can unfold all of those sections. You can change the name of the trip, for example. And in services, you can select some pre-selected templates, text templates, which you do here on presets. On presets, you create your company's accounting billing details, and you can create some templates, like for example some text which you want to be on all the invoices. For example, let's write all prices are net, and now when we create invoice we are able to select this text, just text template, and we can edit it more, or we can just write anything else here. It will appear on the top of the invoice, and then you can select a specific service, or you can create an invoice for all of the amount. If you click the invoice, create invoice button, you'll create for all of the amount, or you can create it for 30%, for example 50% of the total amount, or you can enter the amount manually here in this field. You can here you see the total invoice amount is the amount of this invoice, and you see the trip total and balance due, and you can hide those if you need from this invoice. You can hide those numbers by clicking the checkboxes here, and you see they become green, so you will not see in the PDF invoice, you will not see those numbers. The same way you can add a VAT percent on the total amount, or you can add a credit card fee. For example, let's add a credit card fee of 3% on the top. And there is also another checkbox to exclude accommodation. So the credit card fee will not apply on the accommodation, just on the other amount. And you can create the due date for the balance due. So it will read that in the invoice that the remaining amount has to be paid by a specific date. Well, let's say, for example, the end of July. And on the From tab, you can select different account details. So if you have different accounts in your banks or even different companies, you can choose from the template which you enter here on the preset page. And you can change something what you need here. And on the client detail, you see the client information. Here's his contact will be entered here as a link. So you can also change the client details here or enter something differently. And here we have created the invoice for the 30% amount. We see that the one invoice has been already created here, but it's hasn't been paid, so it's now expired, and you see it in red. The ones that we have created, now it's white. We can see the invoice by clicking on this button, and we can copy the link and send it to the client, or we can download it as a PDF. Once the invoice is paid, we can mark it as paid here and mark the payment date and payment method. Or if we don't do it here, we can do it on the page payments from clients. If you have a person in your company who is responsible for checking the bank account for new received payments from clients, this person can go to this page, and on this page you can see all the invoices for all of the from all of the clients from all of the trips. So you can see which ones are expired, and if you receive a payment for this invoice, you click here, you mark it as paid, choose the payment method and the day. Now it's paid.